Hi, everybody. Now, today I'm joined by Adrian Knapper, who is a self-employed estate agent under the EXP model, operating in the beautiful patch of Stoke-on-Trent. Adrian, thank you for joining me today.
Good morning or
So,
afternoon.
afternoon now, yeah, afternoon. So you and I first started speaking 6 months ago. What led you to becoming a mentee at Agents Together?
Well, basically, I've just started a fresh business with the XP.
Yeah,
I'd got years experience sort of in the estate agency industry, but I'd been out of it for about 3 years. I've gone through a period where I'd had an operation, had a large lump removed from my chest, and obviously I
right.
sort of was coming after COVID, coming back into the industry. And I came across Agents Together, and I thought it was an interesting thing because obviously, like when you're moving back into the business or starting the business, it's always helpful to have somebody there to support you
Yeah,
and you can chat to. So I reached out to yourself and asked for help or
that's it. So yeah,
support.
that's it. So for anyone watching that's thinking about becoming a mentee, I give you a ring at the start when you put in the application to find out a lot about your situation and what you want support with, and then we go from there. So you and I had that conversation, and now your mentor, industry legend and such a nice guy, Stephen Hayter. How did you get on?
Well, it was absolutely brilliant. Stephen was very much a superstar. He probably told me things I probably knew, but I wasn't really doing it. So I just went on the journey. I didn't really set out any goals or any business plan. So we sat down in the first meeting and sort of set out a spreadsheet of sort of income, outgoings. And that allowed me to just get to understand that I need to control things within the business and keep things in control. But at the same time, it also sort of made me focus on where I was going to do my marketing and focus on the actual area. I think in the past when I had the business previously before my bad health, I used to ping pong all over the place.
Yeah,
Whereas the reality is that chose a specific area, specific postcode, and just target that sort of with your marketing, and sort of aim at that, and then gradually build your name out there in the local area. But obviously, the sort of the spreadsheets are sort of setting out the sort of a business plan of sort of costings. So sort of was the very start of the journey, like.
yeah. And so 6 months on then, how do you feel now you're at the end of the mentorship with Stephen?
Oh, I feel very sad that he's gone. I'd like to have him bringing me next week, like, to be honest, but he only gets 6 months. But it does put me in a good frame of mind.
Yeah,
The reality, my mind is sort of clear what I need to do, do the regular sort of things, sort of social media on a regular basis, sort of follow the guidance of Adam Day with sort of letter writing. So it's about sort of getting routine things in place and doing those, but it's sort of, it's easy to, when you start a new business in a estate agency, sort of spend a lot of money, you've got to really control your cost.
yeah,
But at the same time, it's easy that you get to a period where, as they explain in the XP, you hit a brick wall, you're thinking, am I doing the right thing? And obviously what I'm finding at the moment is I'm probably doing the right thing, but the results aren't coming back to me as quick as I like. But when I sort of analyse the market and look at all the big players in the local area, and I talk to other XP people, the
yeah,
market seems to be a bit quiet at the moment. But we are in that summer period, but continuing to do the work of actually getting my name out there, hopefully in time to come that will benefit yourself with sort of when we had sort of the August period when people tend to come back into the market, hopefully they'll pick up the phone and talk to me. And
that's it.
I think
Yeah, because you're
I think
planting that seed, aren't you?
you're planting the seed. And I've just taken a property on, and a lady sort of went on my website and they've done an online valuation. I rang her up, said, "Oh, you?" So no. I just saw you born in the street, like, and where my daughter lives, and says, "Well, we are thinking of downsizing. Well, it's been a bit of a conversation, but they wanted a position to move. But I've made a diary entry to call them again in about 3 months' time.
Yeah.
So it's like I say, it's planting those seeds of contacts, isn't it?
Yeah, it's those future contacts, and for me, what you just said there is boards breed boards, don't they? So the more you have, the more conversations you're going to get. So from what you've just told, go on.
I've not got that many boards up, but I think the reality is if you can get them in key locations, I've got 3 on a main road, and everybody keeps saying to me, "Oh, I've seen your board," because obviously with the XP, it has your face on, which
it
is
does, it does, yeah.
It's a bit scary for the kids, like. But I've had none vandalised yet, like. But I don't wear glasses, but I've got a pair of glasses what I use for driving. So when I had the photo taken, I had the glasses on. Say if the kids are drawing the glasses on, you see.
Brilliant. That's great. So for what you've just told me then, Stephen helped you put some structure in, get the routine in, but obviously kept you focused and held you accountable. So was it monthly sessions that you guys were having?
Yeah, we had monthly sessions, but obviously on WhatsApp I did sort of ping a few messages over to him, like, and sort of came back with a few answers, like, obviously one of the things I'm sort of I went to a inner school comprehensive school, like, so my grammar's not the best, like, but
you and me
one of the
both.
things, one of the things he instilled in me is that you've only got to sort of get one mistake on something, and people pick up on that, don't they? Like, so the reality is it's about also checking your own work, isn't it? And sort of my standards are pretty high when it comes to my photography. I'm sort of critical, like, sort of myself, like, but I think that's good self-criticism, like, but
it is.
I do need to sort of check my grammar, sort of, but obviously it's sort of poor foundations of going to a working class school in a rough area.
Hey, no, listen, I totally agree. You got to check your own work. You got to make sure it looks right. And photos, they're so important. So, I can't blame you for making sure that, they're right and they're meeting your standards. So question for you then, what would you say to anyone that is thinking about, coming to Agents Together and getting themselves a mentor?
Basically, if there's anybody out there who's starting out in the estate agency business, or anybody who are struggling, I would say pick up the phone and make that call. The reality is, I was lucky to get Stephen. I've spoken to other people in the XP who've had other people from yourselves, and everybody's saying how good it is. And I must admit, my own experience is the fact that I've had a good mentor who's helped me and sort of kept me focused. And the reality is, if you're in that position, you need help. There's people there to help you. And that's not just sort of, not just sort of around supporting you with your business ideas and making you creative and sort of make you focus on your goals in business. It's also supporting you with your mental health as well.
That's it. Yeah, there are 2 pillars: healthy mind and healthy business. And an Agents Together mentor can support you with both. So thank you so much for sharing your experience, Adrian, and thank you for coming on and being so honest. Massive shout out and thank you to Stephen for being just a top bloke and an incredible mentor. If anyone is watching this and they are interested in becoming part of Agents Together, I will pop a link in the description. But thank you again, Adrian, and I'll talk to you very soon.
Well, I would encourage anybody to pick up the phone. It doesn't hurt to pick up the phone, and if you can get somebody to help you and support you, and they put you in the right direction, do it.
Yeah, exactly, because you've got nothing to lose. And so, just one final question: how much did this cost you?
Oh, fortune. Zero.
Zero.
Absolutely nothing. It was just time, really. That was the reality.
But time well spent, right?
But the reality, if you don't sort of put your time in the right direction, you're not going to gain. So it was well spent time.
Good.
But financially, it hasn't cost me a penny. and I've had one of the industry's leading people to help me along the journey.
That's amazing.
And he's a superstar as well.
He is. He's such a legend. You know, any of our mentees are super lucky to have him. It's such a knowledgeable guy. You know, really highly thought of within the industry, and you know, we're very lucky to have him at Agents Together. Thank you, Adrian, and I'll talk to you very soon.
Okay.
Cheers, everyone.